What was it like working with Shrek?
He was kind of a pain in the ass at first. We became really good friends. He's really fun around Halloween's, being all green and ugly and stuff.
Did you do all of your own stunts?
No, it's actually a couple of gnomes in the suit and some great special effects.
What are you planning to do next?
I'm working on taking Don Quixote to Broadway as a musical. I'm playing the role of Donkey, of course, and I'm also in discussions with the original Mr. Ed about a remake of The Odd Couple. I'm gonna be playing Felix.
Do you have any future plans for your singing career?
Yeah, I'm cutting an album right now under the name Little MC Ass.
What's it like being an ogre in a big Hollywood movie?
Being an ogre movie star is not all glamour. I mean, there's a lot of swamp work. There's a lot of toad's eyes you have to eat. There's a press junket, photo shoots, private jets. I met the president last night. It's a lot of stuff, actually.
What's it like being green?
Well, it was Shakespeare, or was it Kermit, who said, "It's not easy being green." I have to disagree. I think it's very easy to be green. It's very easy to be big and green.
Have you been doing your own stunts in the movie?
Yes, I do all my own stunts. I broke every bone in my body. You know, ogres have 15 more bones than humans.
Is it true you did all your own stunt work in Shrek?
Yes, I did all the stunts in this film. It was a very exciting experience. It's actually the first time that I've got to swing from a tree. But I did learn a little bit of Kung Fu. After watching Charlie's Angels, I was well impressed with the girls' work in that.
Do you think Shrek is someone you could be attracted to in real life?
Well, of course, he's so cute. I mean, he's green and he does actually eat swamp rats in real life. But he is really just a sensitive, caring, funny guy who just loves to keep everybody laughing. And yes, actually, definitely.
What attracted you to this role?
Really, I was looking for a challenge, frankly. Without giving too much away, I wanted to play someone that ordinary people could relate to. And plus, I got to kick some butt, you know what I'm saying?
How was it working with a donkey?
Donkey is as funny in real life as he is on the screen. Honestly. I mean, he is just sheer animal magnetism. He's fantastic.
What plans do you have coming up in the future?
Actually, Snow White and I were planning on a remake of Thelma and Louise. We've got that in the works right now with DreamWorks. And that should be going into production.
The story that I want to tell you cannot be found in a book. They say the history of the West was written from the saddle of a horse, but it's never been told from the heart of one. Not till now. I was born here, in this place that would come to be called the Old West. But to my kind, the land was ageless. It had no beginning and no end, no boundary between earth and sky. Like the wind in the buffalo grass, we belonged here. We would always belong here. They say the Mustang is the spirit of the West. Whether that West was won or lost in the end, you'll have to decide for yourself. But the story I want to tell you is true. I was there, and I remember. I remember the sun and the sky and the wind calling my name in a time when we ran free. I'll never forget the sound and the feeling of running together. The hoofbeats were many, but our hearts beat as one.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Shrek in the Swamp karaoke dance party. I'm gonna take things down a little bit with one of my personal favorites. Don't go changing to try and please me. You've never let me down before.
I made it through the wilderness. You know I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you.
Yeah! I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get feelings. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Do you really want to hurt me? Oh, do you really want to make me cry?
Staying alive! Staying alive!
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Say get up and dance to the music! Come on, everybody now! Dance to the music! Oh yeah! Dance to the music!
All we need is a drummer.
For people who only need a beat, yeah! Break it down, green girl! Thelonious, my man! I'm gonna add some bottoms.
So that the dancers just won't hide.
Yo, take it, Shrek!
You might like to hear my organ.
I said ride, Sally, ride!
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life.
Dance to the music! Shrek, you ain't dancing yet! Dance to the music! Oh, yeah! Dance to the music! Now that's how I like it! Dance to the music! Everybody! Dance to the music! So happy together! Dance to the music! So happy together! Hey, Pinocchio, you wanna watch that nose, man?
I was blown away completely when I saw Shrek the first time. Visually, it really blows your mind. You know, it goes like, look how far animation has come.
The amazing thing is how revolutionary the computer has been in animation. It's not evolutionary, it's revolutionary.
I'd never seen anything like it. This is something cutting edge that just sort of brings it to that state, you know, where you're kind of just like, woo.
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't think anybody has. I think it's a completely new experience.
Shrek, the highly audacious animated comedy from PDI DreamWorks, takes all the elements of the classic fairy tale, throws them in a blender, and mixes them inside out and upside down.
Now I really see what's going on here.
The amazing fairy tale world of Shrek was born out of an extraordinary union. Hundreds of computer technicians and traditional artists working together to realize a very specific artistic vision. In computer animation, everything must be created from scratch. Characters, sets, camera movements, lighting, and visual effects all begin in the minds of the artists. But before the first frame of animation, actors must breathe life into the characters.
Thy deed is great, and thine heart is pure. I am eternally in your debt.
One day, somebody called me up and said, hey, you want to do Shrek? What's that? It's a animated movie that they're doing at DreamWorks, and I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun.
And where would a brave knight be without his noble steed?
That's one of the reasons why I like doing them, because my kids really get into them. I had explained to them that it was, you know, and Daddy was playing a jackass in it, and they were like, what? And it's Daddy and an ogre and a princess, so they were pretty well primed for it.
That's what I like to hear, man. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends off on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it.
Shrek is a big, green, disgusting, oafish character, which is why I'm sure they cast me. You were expecting Prince Charming? And he just wants to live a really happy life on his swamp. And then one day, a whole bunch of fairy tale creatures arrive.
Hey! Oh, no. Dead girl, off the table!
They've been sent out of this magical kingdom by Lord Farquaad.
It's everybody from the Three Little Pigs to the Pied Piper and the Three Little Bears and Little Red Riding Hood.
What?
And on and on and on. All of these wonderful classic fairy tale creatures.
I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy.
It has a great, fun time of kind of being a little bit irreverent to these wonderful stories that we've all grown up on.
I'm a terrifying ogre! What do I have to do to get a little privacy?
Oh, no.
So Shrek strikes a deal with Lord Farquaad that if he will go and rescue this princess, Lord Farquaad will remove the fairy tale creatures from Shrek's swamp and give him back his isolation.
Shrek has a sidekick named Donkey, who is in fact a donkey. And at first, Shrek finds Donkey very, very irritating.
Ah! Oh, wow. That was really scary. And if you don't mind me saying, you definitely need some Tic Tacs or something, because your breath stinks.
He's just got this kind of wonderful persistence that finally cracks through Shrek's shell.
You gotta let me stay, please.
Okay. But one night only.
Ah, thank you.
What do you... No.
This is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Yeah, it was pretty natural because I was having fun doing it, and I got the donkey. I got the character, you know. I thought he was funny, so it was pretty easy to do.
And where would a brave knight be without his noble steed?
All right, I hope you heard that. She called me a noble steed. She think I'm a steed.
Princess Fiona's, she's a firecracker, as they say, little spark plug. She's been kept in a tower for quite a long time, so she has a lot of time to sort of put her imagination to work, and she's got this idea about her rescue, what it's going to be like, who's going to rescue her, her Prince Charming.
Wake up.
What?
Now let's go.
But wait, Sir Knight. You know, you should sweep me off my feet out yonder window and down a rope onto your valiant steed.
You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you?
The princess is at first exactly the way Shrek the ogre figured a princess would be. You know, a little bit stuck up, a little bit haughty.
I pray that you take this favor as a token of my gratitude.
Thanks.
And as he gets to know her better, he slowly becomes more and more impressed by this person.
Hold the phone.
I will make this Princess Fiona my queen, and you lot will finally have the perfect king. Captain, assemble your finest men. We're going to have a tournament.
John has got such an incredible repertoire of characters that he has done over the years, and he is just an incredibly gifted actor. And John as a villain in a comedy is a riot.
Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
You're a monster.
He's a contemptible little creature. He's full of incredible dreams of glory.
Is this not the most perfect kingdom?
He's put up all these appearances, and he's supposed to be Prince Charming, and he's a conniving, devious short man.
I've tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me, or I'll...
No, not the buttons! Not my gumdrop buttons!
All right then, who's hiding them?
He's super inflated. He's a sort of walking embodiment of overcompensation.
That must be Lord Farquaad's castle. Do you think maybe